Animal Crossing New Horizons is due for an update very, very soon. We were left with the last update on Nintendo's Twitter page that wasn't even a video, so most people didn't even know about it. It was mainly a quality of life update, and since it wasn't a video, we were never told when the next update would be, which is weird. So now we don't know when it's coming, but we are on the 1.9 update, which means the next one is a 2.0 update, and a 2.0 update for video games always means something big and new is coming in that update. For example, Splatoon 2's 2.0 update added many new maps and more weapons and clothings and equipment everywhere. So that means New Horizons will be getting good things coming up in this update. I don't know when it will come out. It's only been about a week since Nook Points were released, so that means we still have lots of time before the next update can come. Maybe about a month or even longer or shorter, I can never tell. But Katrina was added in the Nook Points update, and I really think she could make a return to New Horizons. She could come up in a little boat like where Red does, just because she could come up in a creepy boat, because I cannot see her walking around the island or being in the plaza. So I really think a boat would be fitting for her on the secret beach to tell you little fortunes and stuff. But for now, she's just in Nook Points, and I'm afraid that might be the way that she might stay. I'm hoping we can get more of Katrina later in the future. Another character that hasn't returned yet is Brewster, and everybody wants him, literally, and Nintendo knows that, and they've been listening to us with these updates with the quality of life, so they know that we want Brewster, so they better add him soon. I think it would be really cool if they could have like a storyline with KK and Brewster, since KK Slider would always perform at the Roost in previous games other than New Leaf. So I think there would be a cool storyline with them discussing back and forth of where it should be, if it were to be in the museum or out in public as its own standalone cafe. And you would get to pick. And KK doesn't deserve to perform in the plaza. He's kind of just sitting there now, like he honestly blocks the doorway for you to get in, which I find kind of funny, so I think he should go back into the Roost. Brewster also used to hold onto your gyroids in previous games, but because in the previous games you didn't have a lot of storage, you'd have limited space in each drawer or cabinet that you had, but with New Horizons we have plenty of storage, so I don't see the need for Brewster holding onto your gyroids for you anymore. But since you are on a deserted island, there shouldn't be gyroids there anyways, because gyroids are based off of a Japanese clay figure that used to be buried with the dead people, and since you're on a deserted island, there shouldn't be any dead people there anyways if it's actually deserted. But there is Wisp there, who is a ghost, but I don't know, Wisp is weird, he's like a genie in some way, so, but I just don't see the return of gyroids in New Horizons. Also, I just don't like them. Like, I'm sorry, they give us bad vibes, and they also make the dumbest sounds ever. Please don't hate on me. Another thing that I want back into the game is Cap'n and his minigame island. I really miss the minigames, and I know Nintendo thinks like, oh, they can build their own minigames, and people are doing that, but we're only doing it because we don't have a minigame island. So I would really love to see the return of it, and I know the New Leaf ones were really, really simple, but they were still fun, and I'd love to see Cap'n back again, and since Cap'n is always the transportation person in each game, and even in New Leaf, he drove a boat to get to his island. I don't see why he can't come up to the dock like he does in New Leaf, and even in Population Growing. Of course, he didn't have minigames, and he was an extension for Population Growing. But in New Leaf, I don't see why his island wasn't transferred to New Horizons. We could also get bananas there, because we're on a deserted island, and we literally don't have any tropical fruits, but it's an island. We only have coconuts, so I don't see them just randomly adding in fruits to the game. I think it would have to be a smooth transition to get bananas from Cap'n's Island. Nintendo also didn't carry over perfect fruits, but I don't see them just adding in like perfect fruits. The last thing I'm going to talk about is holidays. I don't really see Nintendo adding in more holidays, since most of these updates from the first year were based around holidays, and the ones for the next year or two will most likely just be content adding and not based around holidays. The holidays, in my opinion, are set in stone, so the only really one I could see them adding in or like sneaking in is 4th of July, because they didn't do anything for it in 2020. They didn't even add like an item for it in Nook Shopping, so it would really be cool if we could get some fireworks for 4th of July, or maybe even April Fools with Blanca, but after all that time is really crowded with cherry blossoms, bunny day, so then adding in Blanca I feel like would be too much. Plus we got whoopee cushions this year, which I feel like is Nintendo's way of telling us that we're not getting Blanca. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. I will see you guys later. Bye!